Today I went to the market, and you know, it is a moment that I really love because it is part of the cooking experience, but mostly because I love to buy fresh products. Like this one today. You know why? Because when I look at the ingredients, I feel there is life behind. I can feel they're full of nutrients that are good for our mind and body. They're full of powers. Today I will prepare for you the sweet potatoes gnocchi with mushrooms, and guess what? It will be gluten-free, tasty and healthy. Following the recipe, I will tell you the basic mistakes that people make usually while cooking gnocchi and sauces. So now I will show you the ingredients that I'm going to use. We have sweet potatoes and lemon, then we have mushrooms, rice flour, 1 egg that I'm going to mix with the dough. Then we have this Greek yogurt mixed with turmeric to put on the top of the gnocchi. Then pomegranates, parmesan, garlic, chili and herbs to cook our mushroom. Now let's look at the recipe. To prepare the dough, we need to cook our sweet potatoes. So here I have a pot with cold water, and one of the usual mistakes that people do is to cook them in boiling water. We don't do that. So here I have this pot with fresh water, cold. I add them, then I cover it with the lid, and I wait until they become soft. While our sweet potatoes are cooking, I can start preparing the mushroom sauce. Something really important to say is that mushrooms don't have to be washed, because otherwise we lose their flavor. So don't wash the mushrooms. If there is a bit of cleaning to do, because they are fresh, we clean them with a little knife slowly, and then we can cook them, because we don't want to lose their flavor. Before cooking the mushrooms on the pan, I added the oil with the herbs, as you can see, parsley, chili, garlic and a bit of sage, few leaves. We add flavor to the oil, and then we can start cooking the mushrooms. To add more flavor, I will also add the thyme, which is the best combination for the mushrooms. I would say thyme and mushrooms, magic. So over low heat, we are creating the base for our beautiful sauce with mushrooms. When I smell, and I can smell garlic and herbs, I can start adding the mushrooms. They look a lot, but they're not. When we cook mushrooms, they disappear, I don't know why. So now I can add them. We mix them a bit with the herbs. The smell is already amazing, wow. See? And we leave them cook for 2 minutes. Then we add a little touch, a little secret. At the beginning, I always cover them with the lid, so they lose their liquids, and they cook in the liquids. After 2 minutes, we will add a little touch, which is the ginger beer. So I open it, cheers, and I start adding the beer, which is full of starch, and so creates this creamy sauce at the end. Then we don't cover it anymore, we let it cook for 8 minutes, more or less, and then they're ready. After 8 minutes, our mushrooms are ready. The smell is wow. And now it's time for our gnocchi, homemade gnocchi. They're super simple to make, and is a very healthy and nice recipe. Something really important to remember is to wait a bit after the sweet potatoes are cooked, because they have to be warm to make the dough, not hot like most of the people do. Otherwise we create a mess with the flour. Then we have our rice flour, egg and lemon. I love lemon with sweet potatoes because it adds freshness, and we want freshness in our food. So now I can start preparing the dough. The quantity to make the dough in general, even with normal potatoes, is to have In this case we have 300 grams of potatoes and then 150 of flour, so half of it. They're easy to work, the potatoes, because they're soft and nice, so they're easy to make, to break with the spoon. And now I'm going to show you how I add all the ingredients. So here we have our potatoes. You see they were so soft that it was enough the spoon to break them and to create a cream. So now I can add the flour slowly, not all together. After adding all the flour, I can start adding the lemon zest. We add a bit of freshness and taste. As you can see, the dough is ready after 10 minutes, and there was no need to add the egg because the reaction of the rice flour with the sweet potato was positive, and there was no need for the egg to add softness. So it depends on the chemistry that the two ingredients have. Now I'm gonna rest the dough in the fridge for half an hour, and then we can start making our gnocchi. After half an hour, we can take our dough out of the fridge and we start creating our gnocchi. We take a small piece first. Because of the sweet potatoes, the dough is gonna be quite soft. So we need to add flour. And then we start creating our little sausages to create our gnocchi. Like this is perfect. First we add the salt and then we add the gnocchi. Salt in the water, and now we can cook the gnocchi. Slowly we add them. They don't cook much, more or less 3 minutes. So while I'm cooking the gnocchi, I'm also warming up the sauce of mushrooms because the temperature has to be the same. That is one mistake that usually people do, to add the gnocchi to the cold sauce. No. Our gnocchi are ready, so I can start bringing them to the pan with the mushrooms. As you can see, the mushrooms are still warming up, so we mix the two ingredients perfectly together. The smell, wow! Another mistake that people usually do is that they don't add the water where the gnocchi have been cooking. The smell. See you next time. Ciao.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and today we'll learn the nutritional values of Francesca's dish, which is an immunity feast. Sweet potatoes are rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which protect your body from free radical damage. They promote growth of good gut bacteria for healthy gut and brain. They are rich in beta-carotenes to support good vision and immune system. Now, the term magic mushrooms is quite appropriate, given that mushrooms can prevent everything from cancer to infectious diseases to heart issues. They are fat-free, low sodium and cholesterol-free. They're full of vitamin D, B and powerful antioxidants, which help to support the immune system and help fighting aging to keep you looking young and fabulous. Thyme added to this dish has a reputation for its medicinal qualities. If you feel a cold coming on, thyme is packed with vitamin C, so it can help you get back in good health, and it calms you down during those tough days too. So for this autumn, get ready with Francesca's gnocchi immunity dish.